Yeah, En Sabah Nur got a buff in this week's over-the-air update. Turns out you can make changes to season pass cards rather quickly. I guess only if it's a buff, though, not a nerf. I'll talk about that a little more later in the video. But for now, I wanted to show you this cool deck that also features a buffed card here with White Tiger, whose Tiger Spirit went up to 10 power in the OTA. But this was actually being played before either of those buffs happened, rather successfully by good pro player Safety Blade, who had some great results with this deck, which is mostly just a budget on reveal deck with that classic Wong White Tiger Odin combo that I love, but also utilizing a on reveal bonus here basically from Apocalypse Celestial's Chosen, where, you know, technically you can reactivate this with Odin, double it up with Wong, and potentially turn more of your small stuff like a 0 power Ironheart into big stuff, you know, like a White Tiger, Iron Lad, or Juggernaut for a nice little bonus. So to see how well this performed for me, I wanted to embark on a 10 game run. You're going to see all 10 games in order in this video, and see if I could replicate the success of Safety Blade. And I will kind of let you guys see what you think and do a little recap after the video. It's good though. You're gonna like. I think you're gonna like the video. But it is fun to kind of see like a brand new season pass card mixed in with otherwise like a totally budget deck. But is he a good fit for the deck? Is the question. Is it actually better without him? Is another question. And that's what we're gonna talk about after the video. So I'll let you guys decide, see what you think. But enjoy this cool on reveal deck. And it's like on guard, guys. But it's En Sabah Nur that's on guard, on reveal. Get it? It's really funny. Anyway, have fun watching this one. Thanks much. I'm gonna get out of here before I sound any stupider. Enjoy the games. On guard, on reveal, on guard. Hey, we got a hand. Okay. Nah, it got worse. Just coming in to steal the fun right away. So I haven't played this deck yet. This is my first game, but had some pretty good data from Safety Blade. Subterranean, man. I just finished playing a rock deck. Bring it back. I mean, it's decent for En Sabah Nur, I suppose. I probably need to think a little bit about some lines here. I will say, you know, playing stuff like an Ironheart down early, just even as a tempo, you know, 3-0, probably has some utility in this deck because you can swap it out with En Sabah Nur and, you know, just set it up for like a rock later. Whatever it might be. Same is probably true for Wolfsbane, right? Or we can just put this in, put the Wong on it for later. You know, just go from there. I guess I'm a little bit, you know, torn on this deck. Like, you know, Wong and En Sabah Nur together. Like, the timing on some of this seems a little challenging, right? Opponent's gonna think I'm a robot, by the way. Just Tempo Wolfsbane is very robot coded. They're probably snapping because they got double Victoria hand, but that's okay. We're gonna lose. That's fine. We're used to that. No big deal. Never begrudged losing too hard. Okay, well, White Tiger's pretty nuts actually, yeah. So suddenly Wong, White Tiger, Odin looks great. Screw En Sabah Nur. Honestly, might be good enough to win too. I've sung from the rooftops for 3 years now in Marvel Snap how I think Wong, White Tiger, Odin is way better than anybody realizes, and probably should get played way more than it does. But it's getting a rock. That's funny, but honestly, a rock with double Victoria hand still pretty good card. Probably way better than people give it credit for, man. I don't know. This could even make a cool En Sabah Nur play, but I don't think you would ever want to. I think Odin's just 1,000 times better here. Yeah, I think there's a good chance this holds. Opponent's got a lot of work to do here. Would be cool to shut down that Iron Patriot with double Tiger left, actually, too. Because even Wright's going to be strong with this Wolfsbane, man. Wright's going to be nuts. And then it's going to be hard for them to win mid if we get some Tigers there, which I guess we're pretty much guaranteed to get some Tigers there, right? I think their life's going to be real hard here. Really hard. Wow, even that. Oh, never mind. That's buffed. I was going to say that almost holds. A little buffed by Victoria. So they get the Patriot, but how do you beat this Odin, man? Outside of some disruption, I guess. Like, clearly there could be disruption. Do a little, what's his idiot or something? Red Guardian or whatever. We don't have priority. Demon? Victoria? Rock! That's 100% easy to beat, dude. This Wolfsbane's gonna pop off right big time. She's crazy. This is why I was talking about the tempo Wolfsbane or Ironheart, right? Just throwing it down has a lot of utility. this is gonna be a murder. This is a crazy first game, dude. We didn't get to use En Sabah Nur, but who cares? This deck's just about the deck, not about the new cards only. Sometimes, you know, I play decks to showcase the new cards. Sometimes it's just to showcase the deck. This is about the deck, and this was insane, dude. Forget it. Look at this. Look at this. Like, what? I keep telling you guys, these cards are good, man. These cards are good. What a great first game. Zabu early. Pretty great, actually, just to get a body down here for your En Sabah Nur, potentially. I love that I called this deck in reveal, by the way. On reveal, kind of like on guard, you know? It's on, but it's in En Sabah Nur, right? But it's on reveal. On guard, on reveal. I think it's genius, dude. Safety Blade called it something else. I forget. I'm sure it was clever too, but I think that's just genius. I think I might be the smartest person alive. Okay, Medusa, go do your thing. Armor in this deck, it didn't jump out at me as like a super obvious thing I wanted, but I guess, you know, Shang-Chi, Killmonger, I don't know, there's no Killmonger really, I don't know. Shang-Chi, I guess. I haven't really seen much Shang-Chi lately though. Hey, Juggernaut, sure, yeah, let's do it. He's just on curve, right? I think that's fine. Do you go Iron Lad left? You sure have a lot of good on reveals, man. It would sure be a shame. Like, nowhere in particular just kind of sucks for us. En Sabah Nur can go late, by the way, but he's not gonna have a good, like, he could have a good Odin. Well, no, he wouldn't have a good Odin because he'd probably go off on 6 pretty much always. Demon armor for the opponent. Okay. Yeah, I think you just gotta do it this way. I don't know. Maybe you go White Tiger mid if this hits Wong or something. Hey, En Sabah Nur gets hit. Okay. Well, you could just go armor Wolfsbane left. Your En Sabah would hit Zabu in that case, which honestly really only has like good stuff left. You're just kind of wasting left if you do that. It's the only thing, right? It's just not a good play. Oh, instead you do this. Oh, but then that turns off your En Sabah, so no, you don't like that either, right? Maybe you go here, you replace a ninja and then you replace a Zabu, right? I'm looking for like an Ironheart or something next turn, maybe. I mean, I don't really see the replacements looking that good though, you know, like it's like, oh god, that's hard too. Oh, we lose an En Sabah. Okay. On reveal. That brings me an unbelievable amount of joy. We hit a Wong, which I mean, I guess does enable that ninja potentially, right? Like the ninja is gonna get replaced. But what would it ever turn into? Ironheart, I guess, but that doesn't seem good enough at all. I mean, we'll ship it because what else are we gonna do? But that just doesn't seem good enough at all here. I'm honestly maybe, I don't know. Like Odin Medusa's cool, but I think we'll lose right in that case. So we're only gaining, you know, 2 points or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm literally just going left to send the En Sabah off. I mean, this is already game over, I think. Right's just way gone. There's no, I mean, Ironheart can only give 6 right, so that can't do it either. Oh, actually, that could be enough. But then we'd lose mid, I think. Oh my god, 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 we win! We win the game! It's 5-4 on the tiebreaker! How? How? What an insane hit! I was focused on right, but we actually tie left and win mid just enough. Holy crap, dude. So really we just needed 2 of the buffs left, and then wherever the other ones went, I guess was gonna be fine, right? Holy crap, dude. I cannot believe we just stole that game. What a start so far for this deck, man. Absolutely thieving, stealing wins. Pure thievery here. Camertage, okay. I don't think you put the Zabu there because frankly there aren't even that many Zabu hits anymore. I mean, Wong's great, but you can probably put the Ironheart in early though. You could also, you know, put in the En Sabah Nur because he is going to be an on reveal hopefully if he goes off, which, you know, that's you certainly hope he goes off. Sandbar, okay. My instincts tell me this deck still needs like a token generator, like, you know, I just like want to put in a squirrel or something, but you know, I don't know, like Nightcrawler's got some nice positionality that can shift around. Maybe it's just because I'm missing 2 drops a lot. You know, White Tiger can certainly fill a board too in its own way, so there's definitely some play. I'm just gonna put the Wolfsbane here because what the heck else are you gonna do, right? I think it's better than the Ironheart right now. I'm playing like a Patriot deck, it seems. Yeah, this actually does set you up much better for the En Sabah Nur. Now we can kind of guarantee it. So we'll just go En Sabah next turn on 5, and then on turn 6. Just try something. I don't know. We're gonna lose a Wolfsbane and a Zabu. I mean, is that really that good though? Like, it doesn't really bring out that many points. You know what I mean? I would still just rather play a Wong or something. Maybe we do it this turn and then we have some like choice, right? Yeah, this is probably better. Let's just do it this turn. Then we get to kind of see, right? Like if we hit an Odin mid, that'd be great. For instance, hey opponent, what's up? Fist bumps indeed. You know, Odin mid would be cool. You get a nice power boost. You send Medusa off again. That'd be great. You know, maybe a Juggernaut play does something cool. White Tiger would probably be fine. It would be a net gain in output, but not maybe the biggest result. And then, like, you know, Wong, I don't know. You don't really think Wong's better than Kamar-Taj. It probably doesn't change much, but you never know. I don't know. That's the problem, is like we're kind of spread so wide that it's like kind of hard to, like, once you pull this off, it doesn't really, you know, it's hard to like stack things up again, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense really, but they're gonna have an Ultron here. I just played a Patriot deck that did not have Ultron, but I would expect them to have an Ultron, so we'll probably do some math here. Zabu turns into Wong, like we said. I mean, not really better than Commerce. I mean, I guess, oh god, well, that's a miserable interaction, isn't it? And now I have like nothing interesting here. I mean, do we just roll again, guys? Just keep swapping out like crazy and hope to hit some like, you know, Wolfsbanes and White Tigers and stuff that go hard. First card will be Zabu, then it'll be Wong, then it'll be Armor or Nightcrawler. I don't know, we're shipping it. I don't care. I don't think this ever wins, but I'm just shipping it because it's funny. Like, it's just gonna be like pop, 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 pop. Dude. If I had a smaller card next to Wong, I'd be more confident, but I don't think we do. But you know, White Tiger Wolfsbane could still steal this. I don't think a Juggernaut will steal ever against an Ultron. I'm expecting like Ultron right for them, but I just don't think that's that many points for them either. Is the thing. It's like, it's not bad, but they don't have a Patriot in play. It's just a Blue Marvel, so it's like 3, 3, 3, and 3. So stealing mid wouldn't be particularly tough, but it wouldn't be easy either, because 15 points is still 15 points. I may be putting the Ultron mid though, actually, I think. They snapped us. All right, that's fine, dude. I don't care. We're having fun. We're shipping it. I think they're gonna win, but I don't care enough about my cubes right now to stress too much. Oh my god, not what I thought, but interesting. I mean, we're definitely not winning left unless a Tiger pops in, I guess. Tiger could pop in. We might win left. Wolfsbane, okay, not very good. Tiger? This freaking Zabu, dude. All my cards are free, but who cares? Give me a Tiger. Oh my god, dude. Is it hit Wong again? Yes, Tiger. Doesn't matter, we lose. Juggernauts. That was the most anticlimactic garbage ever. The double Apocalypse Chosen, like, you keep shuffling your worst cards in, so it's like doubling it doesn't really feel that interesting, right? It would have felt interesting, I guess, had it been a White Tiger, because you could have shuffled the White Tiger back in and then repulled it, right? And it would have been great. But also, like, Wong, I don't know. I'm glad we shipped it because it was funny, but just not, I don't know, just not a play that resulted in anything meaningfully useful, right? All right, Mojo World. Do we want priority? Sometimes that's a good way to get it. Ugh. Really expensive hand. Ugh. Stack, I feel like really wants to hit its 2s and 3s to get the En Sabah rolling, but oh my god. I mean, honestly, a Wong would still save this hand, but oh boy, I'm terrified. All right, it's got to be Wong, man. I don't know. It's just got to be Wong. I don't know where I want this card to go either, but it's fine. It's got to be Wong. Got to be Wong. I mean, maybe maybe just White Tiger Odin can win, but I don't see how. It's gonna be real tough. It's like Mojo World in particular is a crazy risk. Because all the points that go in there, it's like, well, they don't really do anything. I mean, I guess you could send a Nightcrawler over, though. He's still useful, even though, like, you know, he's negative points, but he's still very, very useful in Mojo World specifically. I feel like this game really showcases a down game. I mean, I want to be clear, like, this is not only an En Sabah Nur deck, right? Like, clearly, it can win other ways. It's a decent Tiger hit. Yeah, because, I mean, I think I want to go there. Jane? I mean, that does nothing, right? I don't... Dude, this is not that bad. I think there's a real chance we could win this. Because if Tiger goes left, you're pretty strong left because you got the Nightcrawler helping out. If it goes mid, I mean, they got it. They, you know, yeah. Well, what an ugly, weird game. Part of me thinks the opponent could maybe be a robot. I don't know what that Jane's for. Maybe it's more like a hammers destroy thing with Misery, but there's just any hammers. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We'll take it though. Hey, I love the early Zabu. Ooh, 7 Cosmos. Madripoor Zabu. Yes, I love free points. It's only gonna be for a turn. I need a 2-drop. Great Web might make En Sabah Nur pretty tough to pull off this game, I will say. We don't have a lot of like instant splash there. Opponent's Kitty Pride could just keep getting pulled though too. That would help. Hey, Medusa. Ah, man. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You probably get 4 points if you go left, but why, right? Why? Oh man, they're getting a double buff though. That's crazy. Oh, we lost our Zabu too. That sucks. I need a 3-drop, man. Madripoor's farming up for them, dude. Maybe armor holds. So he at least beats Spider-Ham if he doesn't move. Actually, I think this goes off first, right? So Zabu's 5 after 2 turns, yeah. Maverick, though, that sucks. White Tiger got pigged as well. That sucks. Oh my god, did they not... The Great Web just doesn't work for them or what, dude? I'm getting ripped off here. Absolute thievery. We gotta stop that Maverick from getting buffed. Even if just a turn. I guarantee my En Sabah's getting ripped mid, man. I can just feel it coming. Which is gonna make it more or less impossible for him to actually complete, which I think means we're gonna lose, because I mean, we're already in a weird, tough spot here, I think. Opponent's got a crazy Shulao lined up, and I got nothing. Juggernaut can make plays, but I don't really have enough points. I think I need, I just need more points. They got one mid finally. Nice. That helps a little technically. Can I get a cheap card? I need a 1-drop only. Wong? I mean, I can't do Wong and En Sabah Nur, right? Because like you could if you do this, I guess, like put the Ironheart right and then like a Nightcrawler left. But I think Great Web probably screws me again usually. I don't really see any paths here. I think a very good snap from the opponent because we're just way behind. Without that like Squirrel Girl style card, the En Sabah Nur, I'm just like not... I like this deck because I just like Wong, White Tiger, Odin, particularly with the buffs and stuff, you know? I'm just not totally sold, I don't think, on the En Sabah Nur necessarily. That's the guy that... Oh my god, I just get every Great Web. That's the guy that's feeling a little out of place to me so far, I guess. I mean, there is negative chances I win this game. I mean, the only chance is if they somehow didn't draw Shulao, and even that is... I'm still dead, so I'm just gonna retreat. I'm not gonna need 2 cubes to a guaranteed loss. If it were remotely possible, you know, I'd ship it, but it's not even remotely possible. We are 3-2 so far, though. So I mean, you know, awkwardness aside, it's still going okay. We're up on cubes still. Zabu, this is a great opener for En Sabah Nur, actually. Well, Crimson Cosmos makes life a little weird, but probably still pretty good. We could just put like a, well, I guess you could put En Sabah Nur and White Tiger there or something, yeah. Alright, Zabu. Oh, is that Wolfsbane worthy? Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe just Juggernaut's pretty cool too. I like that. Wolfsbane certainly better later, I think. You know, I think it's this En Sabah Nur got buffed already, guys. Like, which probably a great buff. I hate to complain for the sake of complaining, but I might just complain a little bit for the sake of complaining because maybe I don't actually hate it because I'm a human. I'm a human person. I noted the fact that they're willing to buff a season pass card in the patch immediately afterwards, but they don't seem willing to buff a they don't seem willing to nerf a season pass card in the patch immediately afterwards. Like when Shulao and Starlord came out and looked really busted, there was no talk of like oh, you know, we're gonna nerf there was specifically like everybody said, hey, you guys gotta nerf these, they're busted, and they said, oh, we don't like to make decisions on cards that early or whatever, right? It's, oh, Zabu, you're actually screwing me. You're actually screwing me, Zabu. I cannot play Wong left. Oh my god. What a disaster. I think you just maybe set up for the Wolfsbane then. I don't know. I have no ways to get cards. Like, I just cannot get cards elsewhere though. I think we just lose. So anyway, there was always that statement of like, well, we can't nerf cards after only a few days of data or whatever. Which that's actually fair, right? But they can buff cards after a few days of data, which honestly is it's honestly still kind of fair. If I'm being honest, it's dude, I haven't seen a Shang-Chi in weeks. I finally have it and I don't get time to do it. Armor, you've screwed me. My life is ruined. This could screw the opponent, but then I don't have anywhere to play a White Tiger, so what's the point? Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I delivered this in the worst way possible. I'm detecting an inconsistency is what I'm trying to say, where they don't want to make decisions on overpowered cards with only like a week of data, but they are willing to make decisions on underpowered cards, which certainly I think could be interpreted by a lot of people rather unfavorably, on the notion that you know, they want the season pass cards to be really powerful, not too weak, which kind of sounds like you want to sell the power, right? I think that's a reasonable interpretation. At the same time, I do think it's reasonable to say, you know, it's like safer to buff a card. Like, well, I don't know if safer is the right word, but like the potential to anger people who have made a purchase is much higher if everybody just purchased something and then it gets nerfed, right? Nobody's gonna get mad that their card got buffed, but they might get mad that their card got nerfed, kind of thing. That said, like, which side of the player base are you making angry there, right? Like, everybody else is mad that Star-Lord's not getting... Oh my god, did we win because of this Star-Lord play? I'm gonna transform an Ice Cube. I need it to be an Iron Lad, dog. Iron Lad! Iron Lad! Let's go! We steal, dude. We absolutely steal. We get the Ice Cube back. That's the worst thing about the Wong APOC every time, but I don't care. It's still a good steal. So, it's just like... I hate how poorly I delivered this whole thing. I just want to toss it up to you guys. How does that make you feel? Does that feel like a problematic inconsistency? Is that a reasonable inconsistency? It probably depends a little bit on which side of it you're on, right? I think personally that Star-Lord and Shulao's power levels were so dramatic that I think making a decision early on would have been fairly reasonable. So I'm like a little torn. I think like philosophically I understand that logic, but you know, I think like extreme cases might call for extreme measures. I don't know that Apocalypse felt so dramatically weak that he really needed a buff already, is the other side of that same conversation. I don't think he was great, but I thought he was kind of fine. Like people were playing him in Thanos decks and stuff. So it's like, why did that need such a urgent response, I guess, in essence? It's like, you start to ask those questions like, well, was it underselling and they need to buff him to make sure they sell enough while he's in the season pass or whatever, you know? That's just kind of the questions that come up to mind, right? So I think it's fair to discuss those things. In some ways, it's maybe a little nitpicky, but I think it's fair. So I just wanted to toss it to you guys. Like, how does that make you feel? Does that feel like a problematic inconsistency, or is it actually reasonable? I think both arguments, by the way, are pretty reasonable. I'm not really necessarily saying one is right or wrong. Just think it's worth talking about. Oh, by the way, we're 4-2. I have to go take a break, but I'll come back and we got 4 more games to go. All right, it has been 4 hours since I last recorded. 5 hours. Almost 5 hours. I forgot how this deck works. I think we were 4-2 if I remember right, though. So that's good to know, I guess. So I need to play 4 more games before I go to bed. It's very late, but I need to do it today. So here we go. Hood from the opponent. Okay, crazy looking hood too, dude. Pretty cool, actually. We like Zabu early. Oh, Hood's really good for them there. Dang. Oh, just kidding. Hood sucks for them there. You fool. Armor will save the day, and then Juggernaut will win Asgard. Do we actually want to win Asgard? Probably not. We probably want to go Wong. This is really funny though. They're trying to destroy their Hood here, but we won't let them. Marrow either. So evil. Yeah, I like En Sabah Nur here better, actually, right? That's really good points, actually. Debris is even better. Oh my god, Rock here for them too, dude. This is crazy work. So do we go Wong or do we go Juggernaut? Because like Juggernaut definitely wins Asgard, but Wong, you know, I think I think Wong's just better, right? I don't really care that much about Asgard. I mean, I kind of do because I don't really have a good play after this Wong. I mean, you can still go Wong on 5, but you might miss out on like a White Tiger top deck. You know, there's a few things. I don't know. I'm gonna go Wong. I think Wong. We might have a hard time winning. I mean, not really. You're pretty sure. No, Odin. No, what is it gonna be? No, I really needed the Odin. God dang. Now I wish I had some cards, dude. Boy, Juggernaut Kunlun also sucks for us, just for the record. So you move Nightcrawler over, you move Medusa over. En Sabah Nur goes off twice, but how good is that really? It's not that good. It's not that good. I'm putting the Juggernaut here because I think he's not gonna hit, which means I don't. Oh my god, he's hitting. Unbelievable. Oh my good god, dude. This game went as bad as possible. The Wong decision here is my most regretted thing ever, and he hit right. I cannot believe they actually played there. Oh, so En Sabah Nur is turned off. Wong is turned off. Medusa Nightcrawler sucks. Absolutely zero chance we win this video game, right? I mean, what good is moving here? There's literally never enough points to win that, right? I mean, if you're trying to win, I think you would do this. Not in that order, actually. But I just don't see how you get enough points left, right? It just doesn't ever seem like enough. There's just no way. Yeah. Ah, man. One decision there led to such a downfall. Cosmic Ghost Rider would have been very low impact if it wasn't for the Wong. I mean, you know, hindsight doesn't make it wrong that we did what we did, right? But 4-3 now. Dang, dude. Dang. So close. 4-3. All right, we can live with 4-3. Nightcrawl. Oh, Pig Potty. I wonder if that's the Pig Potty who is the big Sky Shard player. Plays my game Sky Shard all the time. One of our better players too. I bet it is. They're saying hello. I bet it is Pig Potty. I need to give them a Sky Shard themed emote, but I don't know how. I don't have one that's themed like my game. I can do that one though. Lockjaw Power Stone. Okay, Thanos stones with Lockjaw is very scary. DC, not so interesting for us. Do we go just for like Wolfsbane and then just Wong behind it with a Tiger Odin? I think that's really the best play this deck has, if I'm being honest. I really think our best line is just Wong, White Tiger, Odin, man. It's really hard to beat. Oh, what a rip there, though, dude. Crazy. So I think, you know, here we're going to be trying to win mid primarily. Mid and right, because Wolfsbane will get really big, right? Mid and right is fine. It's kind of annoying because the White Tigers are good in Washington, D.C. So, like, if we had set up somewhere else, it'd be better. But at the time, I didn't think about it. And that's where Nightcrawler was. So that's what we did. Don't worry about it. It's just not a problem, okay? Don't stress. I mean, they're looking pretty weak mid anyway right now. Like two small guys. Oh, that is soul crushing. Oh my god. That is soul crushingly bad. Oh, I think this game was just a freebie win until until right then, dude. I think this game was just an absolute freebie until right now. Oh, that is just so garbage, dude. Oh my god. We were gonna have like 45 tigers, a crazy big wolfsbane, and now we have nothing, man. I'm gonna force a white tiger mid and then hope that a tiger nightcrawler holds mid just because the opponent is so weak. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can win right now. God, what a terrible, terrible, terrible result this game has been. En Sabah Nur, Ironheart Juggernaut. It just doesn't seem good enough, right? So now if I go Odin, I just get one Wolfsbane, which is +6. That's 22 + 9. I mean, I guess that is enough, but do you trust Tiger Nightcrawler, right? I don't. That's 14-7. That's just not good enough, right? But Odin left doesn't make any sense because you're always losing left in that case, right? So you have to do this, or I mean, you could do like Medusa in Sabah Nur. You replace a tiger and a squirrel, but it's like, am I even big enough? Right? I go to 9. No, it's not even big enough. That just doesn't work. Wait, also, I didn't account for Nightcrawler moving. I have 9 and 4 is 13. And I'm adding 15 is 28. So, like, technically, yeah. Dude, the Wong being gone, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just about how big it is. Wait a minute. That might be small. Wait a minute. We're fine. The tiger holds. The tiger holds. Oh, 1 point win, dude. Let's go. Yes. Are we 5 and 3 now? Yes, fist bumps, dudes. All of it. I think we're 5 and 3. What a save, dude. Unbelievable hold. I guess he thought right was totally safe. Maybe he forgot about the Nightcrawler, or I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know. We'll take it. Zabu. We are 5 and 3. Yep, that's, I mean, you really can't go too wrong at 5 and 3, right? Like 5 and 5 is not a total disaster for a fairly budget deck. You got one kind of big guy here with En Sabah Nur right now. Oh, double hood over there with Shuri's Lab, huh? I need my armor, dude. Stop that from getting destroyed. Armor. That's not an armor. I do like Nightcrawler a lot, though, of course. That's fine. We go Wolfsbane there, too. That's fine, right? Just use the Nightcrawler to juice it up a little bit. Demon already for them here, too. Interesting. Oh, Jotunheim sucks. Yeah, let's go Wong first. Then we can go Wolfsbane, White Tiger. Try to find an Odin, of course. Zabu's gonna get murdered over there. That's unfortunate. I mean, they're clearly not playing like a Killmonger because they've got the demon out already. I don't know if it's gonna be like a Misery. Oh, nice. Well, not that nice. It's just not hitting Wong. It can't hit Wong though. I kind of wish we'd already moved our guy, right? Merlin's going here makes you think Omniversal maybe coming in. This sucks because I really can't play a Wolfsbane here anymore, right? We have to go White Tiger Odin. But it's okay actually. It's actually not a problem. Cannonball would hit Nightcrawler right now, which is actually still not actually a problem. In Sabah Nur, I just don't have time for, you know, like this is just obviously White Tiger Odin stuff. And you gotta hope it's enough, right? The cannonball here is like theoretically would have been good news for me if I'd, well, I guess with a rock it doesn't change much, does it? No. So we always lose left like this, but don't we win everywhere else? If they move the Mercury out, like there's even a chance you kind of contest. Kind of even contest left if they're not careful with the Mercury, right? I mean, the Mercury could disrupt us, but we have priorities. I don't know how it would. They're going hard right, but they're going to lose left like this potentially. I don't know if they accounted for the loss in points here. And honestly, like, I think we might still just win right. How are they beating right with one card? Annihilus ain't it. That does actually create a tie left, but we just murder everywhere else. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, okay, that's a good win. Really good win. That was scary, dude. Things, a lot of disruption has made this deck feel iffy, but like we're 6-3 still. I'm up 5 cubes, so cannot go wrong. You're always gonna have a winning record here. At least a 60% win rate, maybe better. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. I don't feel like En Sabah Nur has been my favorite card in this deck, though. Like, in fact, has honestly to me, and maybe, you know, that might be partly how I'm playing it. You know, it might come down to skill. You know, I'm not gonna say it's terrible or anything like that. I don't know. I don't feel like we've been getting a lot of great use case out of it, I guess is what I'll frame it as, right? Oh my god, that saves me with a 2-cost play here. Nice. Oh, even better. I think you go Medusa always first. So Iron Lad on 3 is awesome. Ready Player 1. Baronzima's gonna get a Zabu. Not too bad from a points standpoint. This might be a bit of like a mill kind of destroy and disruption-y type deck sort of thing. Iron Lad first or En Sabah Nur first? Let's go En Sabah first. I don't have any 1-drops ever that I can draw, so I'm just thinking about how to piece out enough plays here for this all to feel good. I don't know. Jean Grey. Not my favorite, but like, you know, we have ways around that. White Tiger, etc. Oh my god, we would have hit Odin, but I don't really know that Odin would have been that useful. Sometimes like a double Odin can be, I guess. White Tiger? Nice, that's an insane hit. Okay. Yeah, wanted it to go mid though. Wanted to get more points mid. So I think we'll just go Wolfsbane left, obviously to support the Odin. We don't even need to draw any more cards, actually. We're just done. I mean, I guess could turn off En Sabah Nur accidentally here, but doesn't really matter. Ah, do you go Ironheart armor instead? This is gonna move out the Ironheart, but I kind of want the Ironheart's the funny thing, right? Like, you actually like the Ironheart because you have the Odin here. It could turn into a Wong or a White Tiger or a Juggernaut. Juggernaut would be the low roll there, though, I think. If you go for the Wolfsbane, right, you can do the same thing. It's going to hit Nightcrawler or Armor instead. But then you never get a... I don't know, man. I think maybe we're going to go for the Ironheart, guys. Call me crazy. I'm going to rip it, dude. See what happens. Yeah, let's do it. It's... You know, if you get Wong or White Tiger, it's still pretty good. Wong still supports this White Tiger. White Tiger is just another Odin White Tiger. It's really only Juggernaut that sucks. Everything else is good. Oh, shoot. Well, that's annoying. Armor's gonna get swapped out. It's either White Tiger or Juggernaut. Goes to 18. I'm sending a Tiger somewhere is the problem. I think you maybe actually move Nightcrawler here because you're sending a Tiger to one of these two spots. You're gaining 2 points here anyway, and you're ahead by 1,000,000. You kind of want to send a Tiger here, and then you want to swap the armor into a Juggernaut maybe to move cards away. Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect, but this actually looks kind of okay to me. It's just still a lot of points, ultimately. I don't expect the opponent to play a ton of points. Do I still have a White Tiger? Did they take it or anything? Did they? Cable took... Maybe Cable took Juggernaut. I don't think there is a Juggernaut. Yeah, actually, Juggernaut was never there, so it's always going to be White Tiger, is it? No, it's nothing. Hold up. I don't have anything in my deck. No, hold up. No! Oh, we're still going to be fine. Dang. Well, it depends on where this Tiger goes. Oh, God. There's nothing in my deck to swap into. Tiger has to go mid. No. Oh my god. Wait, forward? No, not. Had to go left. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? There were 2 rolls there that both won me the freaking game, dude. 2 50-50 lost right there. I was trying to undo in turn when I saw the Juggernaut thing. I don't think it actually probably changed my play at all, for the record, because Odin's probably still your best bet, right? I just wanted to look at it. I don't know what we really would have done differently, right? But dude, literally, if this Horde goes left, we tie and we win a tiebreaker because we're ahead by 1,000,000. And if Tiger goes mid, we just win 19-16. It's crazy to me they didn't play the Cosmo on top of the White Tiger. Maybe just thinking a lot about Apocalypse. If I'd gotten a white tiger anyway, that would have shut it down, by the way. Oh, that's a frustrating loss, dude. Was there a better play, all things considered, without the En Sabah Nur apocalypse? I don't think so, right? You just needed to win a 50-50 here. 2 of them. So like a 75% chance to win this game. Because you had two 50-50s to hit there. Because of the crazy deadlands. I mean, that's random, right? But once it happened, you know, you had a 50-50 again. Oh, that's tough, dude. Negasonic. I mean, you could have played around that with 2 cards, but like, it's less points by a mile. The Wolfsbane would only be 3 points, so which would have technically been enough to win, but really, really hard play to ever think it through. This just feels 100 times safer. Yeah, tough one, man, tough one. So we end up 6-4, but I mean, really should be 7-3. Let's be realistic. But yeah, cool deck. I will say, like, time and time again, this was a very special scenario where they stole cards on my deck, so we didn't have anything left, but it's never really felt like the best card to me. It was like kind of sometimes hard to actually get the stuff down on time. I felt like I wanted maybe like one more cheap card. I don't know. There was also like an Iceman that kind of threw things for a loop this game, and this was a game we actually had enough to hit, but there's been other games where Apocalypse just felt like he was colliding with Wong or Iron Lad or something, right? Or even a White Tiger on 5, and it's just kind of hard to weave him in. So in a weird way, I actually think like the budget on reveal deck here felt better to me than the Apocalypse Celestials Chosen deck, if that makes sense. Like, in a lot of ways, he felt like the odd man out. I think I would have just preferred everything else. I don't know, maybe just another good, more reliable on reveal. Just like the balance of good targets, and like, you know, sometimes you just pulled things out that weren't that helpful, or I don't know, it just didn't really sing to me as an Apocalypse deck, but it was still a good deck, still a pretty affordable deck too, which is nice. So I don't know,